Doctor Who Boom, the third episode of Series 14, or Season 1, is written by Stephen Moffat and starring Ncuti Gatwa and Millie Gibson. So yeah, Stephen Moffat returns to write an episode of Doctor Who since Twice Upon a Time, the 12th Doctor, Peter Capaldi's last episode. In terms of writing Boom episodes, Moffat took an inspiration from Genesis of the Daleks, where the 4th Doctor, Tom Baker, stands on a landmine for a moment, wanting to expand on the concept to span an episode's entirety. He was aiming to make an episode very suspenseful, feeling that it was one genre the programme had not previously explored. He said that he began writing a rough version of the episode in late 2021 before officially telling the production office he had accepted Davis' offer. After writing the first 12 to 14 pages of the script, he believed the episode didn't start in the proper place and started fresh. This episode also explored the story of a fictional company, the Villain Guards, that manufactures weapons, which was first mentioned in The Doctor Dances during the 9th Doctor Christopher Eccleston's run, also written by Moffat. So Stephen Moffat also got the part as executive producer, and the episode featured limited set locations and a small cast, causing it to be considered a bottle episode. So let's not bottle things up. This episode was shot in the quarry of Perry's Mountain. Julie Ann Robinson directed the episode and chose to film the episode scene by scene rather than out of order as typically done. In Castorian 3, in the year 5087, two soldiers wanders around and try hiding from the ambulance, but one of them stood on a landmine and exploded, while the other soldier, who's blinded, begs an ambulance that he's got a daughter, but the AI insists, smelting him away. Then the Doctor, throughout this episode, stood on a landmine, hoping for the time not to run out. Even though we know the Doctor's gonna survive, it still feels really intense. It really gives the goosebumps. As Ruby steps out the TARDIS, the Doctor sings and tries to be positive by telling a random story while his life is at stake. The Doctor tells Ruby to find out where the scream is coming from, but watch her step. So she picked up an item and passed it to the Doctor that reads, John Francis Veta. The Doctor realises it's a corpse he's carrying. The hologram of John appears.
Oh, voice activated.
These are my mortal remains. At your convenience, please return them to my parents, Agnes and Millicent Veta.
So Splice came, and wanting to see her dad, Ruby made sure she doesn't get too close to the Doctor while standing on a landmine. So Mundy Flynn confronts the Doctor and Ruby. She wanted the Doctor to hand over the casket, while Ruby explains the situation, but Mundy said he's dead already. So Mundy shoots the Doctor in the arm, but he took the pain like it was nothing. Verada Sethu plays Mundy Flynn, an Anglican Marine who's fighting war on the side of the church on Castorian 3. She really gives off a great performance, which leads to her playing the Doctor's companion, Belinda Chandra, in the next season. Joe Anderson plays John Francis Vata, an Anglican Marine in the church, was funded by Villengard. He's brilliant. Vata is a German word for father. It has the same double meaning, a sort of priest and a male parent. Carolyn Springall plays Splice Alison Vata, the daughter of John Francis Vata. She gives off great performance. Andy Madezode Valadi plays Carson, who's a soldier. He's great too. Bhav Joshi plays Canterbury James Oliphant, who goes by the nickname Canto, a member of the Anglican Marines and the Church. He's great too. I like Susan Twist's performance as a Villengard ambulance. I thought she did a great job.
Combat detected. Combat detected. Combat detected. Combat detected.
So while the ambulance goes after the Doctor, after he's been shot in the arm, Mundy believes that if she's been shot at, it'll get the ambulance away from him. So Mundy tells Ruby to shoot her. Ruby understandably hesitates, but then we get a powerful scene where the Doctor watches in horror. Canto shoots Ruby. She fell on the ground, badly wounded. I did not expect that to happen, so ambulance attended to Ruby and scanning her. The snow falls around her for a brief second. The Doctor realises that there are no Castorians, and that the weapon company Villain Guard is making money by creating a conflict, and the reason for soldiers to be there to stop the landmine and the ambulance coming. The ambulance killed Kanto, the war ends, the Doctor stepped off the landmine and making Ruby all better. And I love the bit where the Doctor does the drum explaining what happened, you know, with the tap tap tap.
With drums? Can you write a diary in drums? I bet I could. Boom, tap, tap, boom, tap, tap, boom, tap, tap, boom, tap, tap.
And there's a nice ending where the Doctor, Ruby, Monday and Splice looking at the sky. I love the look of the sky, I thought it looked really cool. I thought Ncuti Gatwa is a fantastic Doctor. Millie Gibson is great as Ruby Sunday. I think it's a brilliant episode. What did you think of Boom? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.